Hello everyone, welcome to Ask the Expert. My name is Tom Bailey and I'm the product manager for bending equipment here at TRUMPF North America. One question I get pretty often from customers is, what should we be doing to make sure that our press brake tooling lasts as long as possible? And there's a couple of very simple basics to remember when handling your press brake tools. I just finished bending up this 3/16 mild steel part here. Typical with mild steel, especially thicker mild steel that's oxygen cut, you have a pretty good layer of oxide on the edge of the part here. When you bend with a part that has an oxide edge like that, you pretty much invariably end up with oxide on your tooling. That hardened oxide will cause wear on the tooling if it's not removed. So when I'm done bending a part like this, the first thing that I'll do is, as I remove the tools from the machine, get a rag with some light oil here. And just as I'm taking the tools out of the press brake, I'll wipe down the working edges. Just very quickly to remove any metal scale. Now, one obvious thing here, whenever you're handling press brake tools, you should be wearing gloves. Aside from the obvious safety benefits with operators handling sharp edges all day, we want to make sure that the oils from our hands aren't causing any corrosion on the press brake tooling. Okay, so gloves are a must for the brake operator. For the upper tools, I'm just wiping down the working edges. For the lower tools, I'm wiping out the inside of the V-die. We're not doing a lot of effort here, just giving it a quick touch with the oil. This will also help prevent any corrosion in the tools while they're in storage. So in case it gets humid in your facility and there's a lot of ambient moisture in the air, you won't end up with rust spots all over the tools. Okay, so once we've wiped down and removed the tool setup from the press brake, a very good idea for the operator, not only in maintaining the tooling but also in maintaining the machine, is to take a quick moment to wipe down the tool clamping itself. Again, I'm just going to use a rag with some very light lubricating oil on it, and I'll kind of wrap it around my finger, and I'll just use that to clean out the inside of the die space here and just give the surface a quick wipe down. Okay, again, this is protecting from moisture and corrosion. It's helping the tools slide easier when we put them in and out of the press brake, prevent any scraping action on the machine or the tooling. And it's also getting all that metal scale out of the machine tool. And same thing on the upper clamp. Okay, and you can see, even if the machine is not used a lot, just a couple hours worth of bending, you'll end up with a lot of dirt and grit inside the tool clamps. So even if you don't do this in between every tool change, at least once or twice a shift, it's a good idea to wipe the tool clamping and the tooling down. Okay? So those are my tips on how to maintain your press brake tools effectively, how to get the longest life possible out of the tooling, and then also, obviously, a nice step for taking care of your machine tool as well. Thanks very much for your time today, and we hope to see you again soon.